Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm checking out official Ron White. I got thrown out of a bar. I think he's a comedian. I'm just going to go off for the fact that he's got a microphone. I mean, he could be a singer. He could be a singer. I actually don't know. He could be a singer. I'm going to think comedian though, because I got thrown out of a bar doesn't sound like a good song title. So I'm guessing that's like the title of a skit. So yeah, let me know. Have you heard of this guy before? Do you want me to check him out? If you do enjoy this kind of content, guys, please leave a like and subscribe. We're on the road to 300,000 subscribers. It's going to be a long road. It's gonna need some filling up on gas quite a few times. But if you please could subscribe, it would be the world to us. Yeah, let me know what other content you want me to check out from this guy or anybody else if you're interested in this. Yeah, because I don't know anything about him. We're going to find out if he's funny. Let's go.
I got thrown out of a bar in New York City.
Definitely a comedian, not a singer.
Now, when I say I got thrown out of a bar, I don't mean somebody asked me to leave. We walked to the door together, and I said, bye, everybody, I gotta go. 6 bouncers hurled me out of a nightclub like I was a Frisbee. What
did he do? Like, I feel like in the UK anyway, I don't know if it's the same in America, but in the UK, if you're kicked out of the club, like, you're asked to leave, so like they'll escort you out. And 9 times out of 10, I think people just go. I don't think I've ever seen anybody being picked up and choked out. So I feel like he did something bad.
Those big old bouncers that go home every night, watch Roadhouse and beat off. You know what I'm talking about? Patrick Swayze's hitting another guy.
Oh my God.
For wearing a hat. I walk into a bar with a hat on. This guy real pissy goes, took off the hat. I'm like, what's the deal? He goes, I'll tell you what the deal is. Faggots in this area wear hats. We're trying to keep them out of a club. I'm like, oh, really? The only way we can tell down south is if they have their hair cut like yours.
No wonder he got kicked out. You could just imagine how annoyed this bouncer was.
And he got all pissed. But he walked away, and I took the hat off, and like an hour later, I'd been drinking, and I forgot. You ever forget? It happened to me. I put the hat back on. The guy comes over to me. Now, I'm between 6'1" and 6'6", depending on which convenience store I'm leaving. I weigh 235 pounds. This guy comes over to me, poking me in the shoulder with 2 fingers, says, you're out of here. I'm like, I don't think so, Scooter. And I was wrong. They hurled my ass. And then they squared off with me in the parking lot, and I backed down from the fight because I don't know how many of them it would have taken to whip my ass. But I knew how many they were going to use. It's a handy little piece of information to have right there. Overkill. Well, they called the police because we broke a chair on the way out the door, and I refused to pay for it. And the cops showed up, and at that point, I had the right to remain silent, but I didn't have the ability. The cop says, Mr. White, you are being charged with drunk in public. I was like, hi. I was drunk in a bar. They threw me into public. I don't want...
That is true. He did not leave on his own terms. He didn't want to be drunk in public. He wanted to be in the bar drinking with his friends where you drink.
I want to be drunk in public. I want to be drunk in a goddamn bar, which is perfectly legal. Arrest them. Well, he didn't arrest them. Instead, they call in for my arrest record. There's some good news. Satellites are linking up in outer space. Computer banks at NASA are kicking on. There's a telegraph in Fritch, Texas going beep 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 beep. This part takes a while. Shorthand. Beep. Now, I told you that story to tell you this story. When I was 17 years old, I was arrested for being drunk in public. Seemed to be a pattern. If you knew Morse code, you would already know that. And one DWI, which was a bogus charge because it turns out they were stopping every vehicle traveling down that particular sidewalk. And that's profiling, I believe. And the drunken public charge and Fritz, the arresting officer, who I had literally known all my life. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
This guy lived 4 doors down from me in a town of less than 400 people. We've
Yeah.
met.
They know each other because this is like similar to Jersey, like not 400 people, obviously, there's more. But you pretty much know a lot of people.
He takes me to jail. When we get there, he asked me if I have any aliases, and I was just being a smart ass and said, yeah, they call me Tater Salad. 17 years later in New York City, I'm handcuffed on a bench with blood coming out of my nose, and this cop goes, are you Ron Tater Salad White? You caught me. You caught the tater. You can take down those roadblocks now. I call my son Tater Tot. And Poot.
That's a good one. Oh, that was a good one, guys. Let me know what you guys thought of that. Very, very funny. Very, very good delivery. Yeah, I'd definitely be interested to check out some more of his content. Yeah, this might be one of the funniest ones I've seen so far in terms of comedians. So let me know any more of the content that he does. Does he do like, I'm guessing on YouTube there'll be like full shows, like clips from the whole show. So let me know. Would you be interested in checking out, like, me watching some of the longer ones? Because I know, like, with some of my videos recently, people have been commenting saying that they might prefer shorter videos rather than the big, long ones I do. So I could, I guess, is it better if I watch one big, long show or just, like, the best moments or the best skits from each show? I don't know, guys. You're the experts. You let me know what you want to watch. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.